Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have no fear. Your friendly neighborhood light-skinned man is here. And in today's video, we are reacting to sisters realizes cops found her brother's dead body. Ew, man. That's gotta be a terrible feeling, bro. Wake up, your sibling is just one day you're talking to your sibling, having a normal conversation, and next minute they're gone. Just like that, you know. It's just kind of a reminder, you know, always make sure you value the time you have with your family, etc. Because you never really know when it's gonna come to an end, you know. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the video and see how they discovered the body.
We're still investigating it. We're not quite sure what has happened, but he is deceased.
No! What happened to him?
We don't know.
No!
32-year-old Eric Cano's sister is befallen with a heartbreaking nightmare after her brother's found murdered in an abandoned building, leaving everything unanswered about his shocking killing.
That's my mom's house.
This is your mom's house? Yeah. Last night around 2 in the morning, you heard some noise, but you didn't come and check it out?
Didn't come check it out. I walked over and seen the door kicked in.
Centered with multiple deadly possibilities, the murder would help keep multiple teams of detectives on edge, with only one big lead in hand to help crack the murder. It's the afternoon of May 10th, 2025, when 66-year-old Timothy Brown, a resident of North Gulf Street, Hobbs, New Mexico, pays a routine visit to his late mother's abandoned house on the same street. But this time, something horrifying awaits him. The front door lies wide open, and inside, he finds an unknown, lifeless body soaked in blood. Tim's 911 call instantly brings responding units to a murder case that's not going to be easy to crack. Inside the dilapidated house, responding officers locate the horrific scene in the back room.
6-7 dispatch. He's gonna be called to the touch. Not breathing.
That's my mom's house.
This is your mom's house?
Yeah, she's passed away, and so we just kind of walked over it.
Do you have any idea who he has? Ever seen him before? Never? Sounds good, Timothy. Thank you.
While the crime scene is secured, more units arrive and begin investigating the manner of death, which remains unclear.
Do you see if there's any blood on the door? Like him forcing this door open? Because you could tell he did, because there's a screw right here.
The first clue they notice is that the man appears to have forced his way into the abandoned house. Next, they canvass the neighborhood, looking for anyone who may have seen or heard something unusual. They find no CCTVs installed to collect visuals from last night, and most neighbors don't seem to have heard any disturbance. However, officers are already aware of a violent incident that occurred in the area the day before.
It looks like he got shot.
Damn.
Or I wonder it's from the shooting last night. Because he got shot right here. Because that's where he's bleeding. He comes in here, lays down.
49 CID.
The officers have also found several shell casings outside the house. They wonder if he was involved in the shooting and tried to escape into the house. But if he ran inside the house after getting shot, there's no blood.
Running into a random house? Well, I can't say that. Because if I'm getting shot at too, I'm trying to find wherever I can to get cover. So maybe the house was the closest place. I don't know.
Trail, which leaves doubts. Eric's murder seems more and more mysterious as officers continue combing through the crime scene. Then, finally, they get a break when a few neighbors claim to have heard something the night before.
Yeah, they said that somebody was shooting on G Street. It was on Facebook.
Down there. Oh, down there?
I don't know. We really don't know which way it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But they just came out on Facebook saying that there was a shooting in San Mateo. But then they said somebody else said that it was on G Street. They heard 16 shots. And we're like too close to all this drama around here, you know?
Oh, I guess.
So really,
One thing about people, man, they're gonna get that Facebook. That Facebook gonna get them right every time, man. Every time.
Detectives have every reason to consider the shooting as part of the murder investigation.
So we're thinking last night is related. Okay, so don't start separating.
While the crime scene remains a mystery, forensics hits the jackpot outside the house. In the sand, a footprint is seen heading outward.
Let's see if y'all know what shoe this is. I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, Well, if you said Air Force One, you're about 93% right.
The footprint promises to be the most crucial lead in the investigation, as right now, it's all the detectives have to help them catch the killer. When the body's sent for autopsy, the victim's identified as 32-year-old Eric Cano, someone all too familiar to the detectives due to past drug-related charges. Eric was
A drug dealer? I bet wrong sound. He don't give drug dealer vibes.
shot twice on the left side of his torso, and he died due to immense internal bleeding. Detectives also learned that the abandoned house where Eric was murdered is a routine spot used by meth heads, and Eric was also one of them. Detectives returned to the 911 caller, Tim, who also admits he heard a disturbance last night near the house.
I heard a noise last night. Dogs went crazy. Oh, I didn't get up last night.
Boy, Tim, you can use a chop, my brother. It's only like $30. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you can get your right with little Manscaped, little clippers. You know, no sponsor. I only have like 2 subscribers on here. Of course, there's a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Get your right little Manscaped. You know what I'm saying? Get in there, get that cleaned up.
Look,
Around what time last night did you hear it?
it was probably about 2 o'clock when the dogs started barking.
So around 2 in the morning last night?
Yeah, they kind of go crazy when they hear noise.
Detectives need to make sure they don't miss anything crucial about the murder, so they asked Tim for a full account.
Last night around 2 in the morning, you heard some noise, but you didn't come and check it out.
Didn't come check it out.
And then today, around 1-ish?
Yeah, well, I was talking to dispatch.
Okay.
He was coming down the road.
Okay, so you went to go check it out mom's house. She passed away. You go check it out. What did you see?
The front door was open already.
Okay, but you said the screen door has been broken.
Already been broke. Yeah,
Okay.
the wind blew.
So you see the door was
See the door was open.
okay,
And I called dispatch before I went in.
okay,
So I looked through the window just to make sure.
good.
So wasn't nobody in there before I walked in.
Okay,
And I see him second.
okay.
So you never actually went in, huh?
Yeah, dispatch, she's ready and said, well, I was looking to it when I couldn't tell.
Next, they cross-checked the
Also, you just know Tim breath is probably kicking, boy. His breath is probably kicking some crazy.
shoe print found outside the house against Tim's shoe size, but it doesn't match. Tim is ruled out as a suspect, which leaves the detectives nowhere close to learning the killer's identity. But Tim then drops a bombshell and reveals that he saw 2 suspicious-looking black men in an SUV on the street the day before. Officers are also aware of the gang activity in the area and the ongoing feud between the Hispanics and the African Americans.
That haven't been. Where I'm from, the Hispanics and the blacks is like this. You know what I'm saying? The minorities sticking together. Damn, they haven't been. That's unfortunate.
Everything the detectives have found till now hints at gang violence as the cause of Eric's death. And if that's the case, detectives have several names in mind who may be connected. They recall catching 2 juveniles who were causing a disturbance around the block just a day earlier, and a team of officers tracks them down again now.
Hey, come here real quick. I just want to talk to you, okay? Smart, just talk to me. Just talk to me, dude.
We ain't doing that.
Listen, here's the deal, all right? Here's the deal. They keep telling me that you're Avion, okay? And I'm like, that's not Avion. But I do need to talk to you because, and just work with me here, okay? I've been cool with you so far. I was cool with you before. Just keep your hands out of your pockets for me. They were saying you were coming down to that property, throwing signs. Is that true? I'm not saying that's illegal. You got free down the street where they were when you told me you went to your cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
They said someone matching your description was throwing signs. Look, it's not. Let's put it this way. Hold on. Let's put it this way. You got freedom of speech, bro. I'm just trying to figure out what they're telling me because they're telling me it's Avion.
Oh,
it's Avion.
No. They talking about that one time because when they pulled in, there was a blue car, and that was my uncle. And I looked at him, I was like, and then that's when he just drove off. And then that's when I seen the cop too.
Shmarn, you got any ID on you right now?
I don't.
Okay. So do me a solid, okay? I'm just going to have them pull up a picture of you real quick on our records because obviously you've been booked by us before because I arrested you, okay? If it's you, we'll cut you loose, okay? Is that fair? Fair? I'm only stopping you because they keep telling me that's Avion. I was like, I just talked to that kid. Shamarion Bishop.
The suspicions don't take flight as detectives are unable to connect the juveniles to Eric's murder. While a team of officers continues digging into more gang members active in the area, the lead detectives are now considering whether Eric's murder could be linked to something other than gang activity. Getting on the right track is the highest priority right now. As they plan their next move, an unexpected lead reaches in the form of a 911 call from a hospital where a woman named Wendy claims to have witnessed something shocking last night.
Owensville County texted me and said that some lady got transported. Wendy McBride was out on Jernigan. She got transported to the hospital for some weird episode or whatever. And she said she got there and started talking about how she was freaking out because she saw a dead body on Gulf. So we're going to probably have to go talk to her.
A team of detectives arrives at the hospital to speak with Wendy, hoping that she'll be able to provide them with the break they're desperate for.
Can you hear me, Wendy?
Yes, sir.
So I'm Detective Hacker. I'm with the Hospital Police Department. You're not in any
Damn, Wendy sound like she's been going through it.
trouble, okay? You got no reason to be upset, okay? None at all. You're not in any kind of trouble whatsoever. So do you know why I'm up here talking to you?
Yeah, because of what I said.
Okay, well, Can you tell me a little bit more about that and kind of what happened? Where do you see it at, Wendy? Can you tell me what you seen and what happened? Like I said, you're not in trouble, okay? I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what's going on, okay? Can you wake up for me and talk to me?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Just thinking about it for too long, okay?
You're trying to think about it?
It hurts.
Oh, okay. Well, take your time, okay?
The detective makes several attempts to speak with Wendy and waits for any response, but she doesn't talk about what she saw.
Hey, Wendy, wake up for me, okay? If you talk to me real quick, I can get out of here and you can lay back down for a little bit.
What do you want me to say?
I need you to tell me what you've seen. Can you at least tell me where at?
Eventually, detectives realize they'll not be getting any leads from Wendy this day. Leaving the hospital with little to go on, the detectives feel like they're running out of time, and it becomes vital for them to learn more about the victim. Their next step takes them to Eric's family, where they meet his sister, who will be devastated learning what's happened to her brother.
Hi. Are you Aurora? Yeah. Hi, so I'm Sergeant Maxwell with the Hospital Police Department. We're here because there's been an incident involving your brother. Your brother's Eric Cano, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're still investigating it. We're not quite sure what has happened, but he is deceased.
I ain't gonna call me a hater, but his tears look fake at first. It took him like 3 seconds after they said it for him to start reacting, because she reacted normally in like a split second. He took a little too long for me to like acknowledge that. I don't know. Something feels fishy.
So we don't know what happened yet.
What happened?
So we're still investigating.
What happened?
We don't know yet.
Oh my God, when?
We just found him a little bit ago.
Where?
Over on Gold Street.
I dropped him off on that side the other night when it was real rainy.
Hey, when was the last time you talked to him?
On that night it was rainy. He asked me for a ride at 9:30 at night, and I told him no, and then he told me it was cold. And I took him to that side of town, but he was on drugs real bad.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
Did he tell you who is he gonna go see, or is anything like that? Do you know
Where
anybody?
he's been staying with?
No, he's been on the streets.
But do you know if anybody, like, he went to go see somebody, or do he hangs
There
out?
was a house on Pennington. There was a bunch of heads. I told him I loved him, and he said I love you too, and I told him to be safe.
It was the night it rained.
It was the night it rained real bad, and we thought he was up since he got out of jail. He was awake. He'd been on meth.
Damn.
And so we thought he would maybe fell asleep because
Called me last
Tuesday or Wednesday.
So he does have a phone?
No, he was calling me from this number.
Let's get that number.
Does he have a girlfriend or anybody that he would talk about?
No, I don't know. He didn't. I mean, he hung out with meth people and then.
While Eric's sister struggles to make sense of her brother's sudden demise, detectives ask about his circle, and she unknowingly offers a lead that will redirect the investigation.
We have another brother, Israel, but he's on the streets too.
Here in house?
Yeah,
Israel Kano?
Israel Baca.
Baca.
Yeah.
Does him and Israel hang out? Like a lot?
Well, yeah.
Israel.
He's living in an RV on behind WR. No, not WR. Out there on
Marlin.
Marlin. Yeah, I've never been there, but he's living in an RV.
Oh, I know where it's at.
The little
right
restaurant gas
Yeah,
station
there's
right
a
next to
restaurant.
Dollar
Yes.
General.
Yeah, I've never been there, but Israel texted me today and asked me if his EBT card came in because they use my address for everything.
Right.
Could we get his contact number or?
He texted me from a number. It's 605. I didn't know. It's 605 3798. He would know more because.
Just kind of that lifestyle.
Just lifestyle.
Israel whole number out. Damn, goddamn, what the fuck? Damn, we just gonna hold Israel like that?
I don't know anything. He knows more than me. He knows the gang. He knows the street light. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know
He,
anything.
and I mean, no disrespect, but he went to prison, right? Okay. And it was on gun charges, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I didn't know he got
think
out.
That night, I asked Eric about Israel. Just driving from here to San Andreas or Mateo or whatever. He was like mad at him, but I don't know why.
I was just gonna ask that.
Yeah, he said, "Well, I'm gonna burn his house down." I said, "Why?" He said he stole my check because he had worked a couple of days at Diversified and.
Israel, who often spent time with Eric and seemingly had tensions with him just before his murder, emerges as a person of interest. With this lead in hand, officers head straight to the address where Israel parks his RV. A tense encounter awaits them.
Israel Baca, this is the Hobbs Police Department. We know you're inside. Come out now with your hands up. The trailer is surrounded. There's nowhere to go. Come out now with your hands up. We know.
Y'all been kind of official for this one. Yeah, we have no full I mean, I don't know. Again, we might go down this video more, and then it might be yeah, he did do it or whatever. But right now, we don't know if he did or not. So I feel like y'all surrounding the whole thing. Well, I don't know. Maybe because he's been in prison for gun charges. I don't know. Maybe you have to be a bit more cautious in this type of situation. But
you're inside. Come out.
I thought it's a bit excessive, but okay. Well, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe if you factor in the gun charge. Yeah. I don't know.
Now with your hands up. We will come inside and we will not guarantee your safety.
It takes longer than expected to get him out, and his reluctance only adds to the suspicion surrounding him. However, after multiple attempts, detectives finally take him into custody and bring him in for questioning. But this interview is not going to go in the direction they've anticipated.
So my understanding is that you're the brother?
I'm the oldest, yes, sir.
Okay. So obviously we've gotten a slew of information that we're trying to line out right now. Okay?
I get it.
So I guess kind of sort of over the past couple of days, if you've had any interactions with Eric, conversations, anything like that, up to this point, just kind of explain what you understood or understand happened with Eric. What information?
I don't know what happened with Eric. We thought he OD'd.
Okay.
Thought it was an OD. Obviously, it isn't. The interactions that I had with my brother was wanting him to get some help. You know, we were even talking about having him committed because of his mental state. Other than that, I hadn't seen him the last couple of days, and I was at the hospital last night to this morning.
Israel denies any involvement and gives detectives his whereabouts for when the murder was committed, but detectives press on. But suddenly, an unfamiliar name surfaces, instantly shifting the interrogation.
So the house that Eric was staying at, have you been over there?
The house on Gulf?
Yes, sir.
I believe that's Billy's house, right?
Okay. Which Billy?
White boy Billy. I don't even know where he was at. I'm assuming that's where he was at.
Well, who was
Nigga
Billy?
said white boy Billy, like that's just, oh yeah, let's go, look up on his driver's license, white boy Billy, like that. Like, nigga, what? How does that fucking help? Nigga, we need a full government issued name.
How did that come up?
I guess he was with Billy.
Okay.
He was with Billy. He went by my uncle's house with Billy. That's how I knew he was with Billy.
Did they walk, drive?
I guess they drove there.
Any idea what kind of vehicle?
Just said it was a black car.
A black car? Okay.
Detectives push forward, zeroing in on Billy, a lead that could hold the key to the whole case.
What can you tell me about Billy?
Just that he's been.
I feel like Billy's a made up person. I don't feel like this is a real person. I feel like he just made this nigga up. I don't think Billy's real. Because in 2026, what do you mean you said a black car? You don't. Well, I don't know. There's certain car brands that I wouldn't know either. But for the most part, bro, nah, this sounds too much like cap.
Just I know he's been using really bad. I mean, and I know that Eric was with him last. That's it.
And when you say that, how do you, like, is that just from them stopping by wherever, or what information do you have? Do you think he was involved in it?
Yeah.
Despite earlier suspicions, detectives find no reason to keep Israel in custody. His interview, however, gives detectives something they lacked, a solid lead to narrow their investigation. Back at the crime scene, officers continue combing for clues when a family member of Timmy arrives with information they didn't expect.
Okay, so it was my grandparents' house, right? Well, when my grandpa, he passed away a long time ago, and my grandmother and my uncle passed away that lived here. So she was gonna, she talked about giving it to my nephew, my little brother. Well, nothing was ever done. She ended up passing away. So since then, my dad, he was paying the taxes on the house. Okay. I've been paying the taxes on it, and just kind of paying it, waiting until I get the money to fix the roof and turn the power on. But yeah.
The man outlines a long-standing feud over the house, one that circles back to a single name, Billy Rogers, who claims ownership even though...
Okay, so Billy is a real person. He does not look very white to me, though. He looks very much Latino, though.
though it's his cousin who's been paying the taxes all along. For detectives who are already moving in Billy's direction, the significance is hard to miss. And before they can even finish absorbing it, a neighbor steps in with a critical lead.
At what time were y'all looking for somebody? Because somebody went past our alley about one something walking that way, and then with two backpacks. I mean, he was coming this way, and then he went back, and about 2 to 3, he was digging in our neighbor's trash can, and like he was going in there to where he had to tip it over, and then he left it like, I don't know. So she was like, "You should tell him because we don't live that far. We live on Eleanor, so I don't know."
She goes on to show them CCTV footage of someone slipping out of the house at the exact moment Timmy heard the noises. For detectives, it's the break they've been searching for.
So there it goes. Well, let me pick up that one, but I have them on there. So you see him? Like he puts something in a trash can, and then he has stuff here that he dropped, and he's picking it up with the flashlight.
Which way is this camera facing in the alley?
So our house is 1624. It's
1624.
Yes,
So-
on Eleanor Circle.
Oh,
But the neighbors.
Damn, just dox their whole address. Bro, let's see if I can Google that address real quick. 1624 Eleanor Circle. Hobbs, New Mexico. So this happened in New Mexico. Yeah, I literally just Googled their whole house, their whole address. That's crazy. That's crazy leak to just put the address out there like that. What channel is this? What YouTube channel is this? Mysterious 7? Mysterious 7, bro.
He's digging in is on Golf Street.
Okay.
And this is at 3:05 a.m. He has a camera too. He just barely set that up, so he should have like a better view of him. And that's all like I got.
With the CCTV footage in hand, detectives study the figure on screen. The moment they pause it, other family members confirm the same. The person caught on camera is none other than Billy. Detectives soon track Billy down, and his involvement in the murder becomes apparent with each piece of evidence. The puzzling shoe print found earlier in the house matches his exactly, confirming he's been there. Bloodstains on his clothing link him directly to the crime scene, and ammunition connected to the killing is found among his belongings. Every detail leaves detectives with no doubt Billy Rogers is at the center of it all. Even with the evidence mounting, detectives also conclude he was the only person with
But we didn't get so we didn't get a reason as to why he was shot though. Let's check the comments, see if the comments say anything about it. See, I'm not the only person would have reacted. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, damn, bro. Yeah, but with that being said, man, we go ahead and get up out of here and wrap this up. Let me know what your thoughts are on the video in the comment section below, and I'll catch y'all boys later, man. Peace.